In today's class, I want us to learn Workdone. I want us to learn what?
Workdone.
So what is Workdone, right? What is Workdone, right? Workdone can be defined as the product of force perpendicular distance. What did I say?
Workdone can be defined as the product of force perpendicular distance.
So work done is the product of force perpendicular distance. So look at it on the board. W equal to F times X. This X here is the distance. Is the what?
Distance.
And if you want to know everything about this work done, you have to know them in details. Do you understand? Like I told you in my previous class that any topic you intend to study in physics, provided that that topic has units, endeavor to know the dimension of that topic. Now, is work done a scalar quantity or a vector quantity? Assignment. Find out whether work done is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity. If you say a scalar, why do you say scalar? Scalar quantities are those quantities that have magnitude but no direction. While vector quantities are quantities that have magnitude and direction. Do you understand now?
Yes.
So work done is a scalar because no what? Direction. Now, right, work done is a scalar quantity. Work done is a scalar quantity. And again, let's find the units of work done. W is equal to, force is kg ms raised to power minus 2 times s. This particular s is distance. But this particular s is what?
Time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Let me show you force. Force is mass times acceleration due to gravity.
Yes.
And this is kg times meter per second square, right?
Yes.
So we have kg ms raised to power minus 2. This is the unit of force. If you want to find the dimension of force, it will be m lt raised to power minus 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, let's pick what we wanted here. So now, here, this s here is time, but this s here is what? Distance. Do you understand now?
Yes.
If that will confuse you, just put D, and call here D. If this S will confuse you. Do you understand now?
Yes.
Now, kg, meter, distance is measured in meter.
Yes.
That is ms raised to power minus 2 times m. So this is kg, m times m, that is m square, s raised to power minus 2. This is the unit of work done. But we were told that work done is measured in what? Joule.
Joule.
Yes. Joule, is it joule per seconds or joule?
Work done is Joule.
Measured in joule, right?
Yes.
Now, who is Joule?
Actually, it must be a scientist
that discovered what? Work done. Do you understand? The same way I explained force to you guys, I told you people that force is measured in Newton. It's true. But we can't find the dimension of force using Newton. Do you understand?
Yes.
And you can't find the unit of force using Newton. Why? Because Newton is a surname of a man known as Isaac, the man that discovered the theory of force. He is the first person to postulate this concept known as force. So the world needs to give that credit to him for the sake of posterity, so that posterity will not forget him. For instance, in Nigeria, we have schools like Nnamdi Azikiwe University, right?
Yes.
Now the question is, Does that institution belong to Nnamdi Azikiwe? No. It is government's own establishment, but they name it after a man's name. That is in memorial. You understand now? To remember the man so that people will not just forget him like that. We have a university known as COU, COOU, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University. Ojukwu didn't build that university. The university is not his. It belongs to Anambra State government in Nigeria. But P2B gave that university that name so that Anambarians, Nigeria will not forget Ojukwu, the Biafran warlord. Do you understand the point now?
Yes.
And posterity will never forget him because even you here, your children, your grandchildren will still hear about what Ojukwu, provided that that school retain that name. Do you understand the point now? Yes. So that is why force is measured in what? Newton. Yes. But you can't go anywhere using N because N is not fundamental quantity. Neither is it a derived quantity. It does not belong to any quantity in fundamental. It does not belong to any unit in fundamental units, and it does not belong to any unit in derived unit. Do you understand now? Yes. So work is measured in joule, but this is the main unit of work. Do you get? So now, to find the dimension of work, it will be m L square T raised to power minus 2. Do you understand now? Did you understand now? Good. Now let us talk more about work. You know, we said work is product of force, perpendicular distance. And again, work is what? I'm working. What does that mean? Literally, what does that mean? I'm engaged in something, right?
Yes.
And that thing I'm doing is taking my energy. I'm expending my energy in that thing.
Yes.
Men at work. Women at work. Not only men are at work. Women are also what? At work. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you get? Now, there are many types of work. We have physical work, we have spiritual work, but let's focus on physical work. Let's not talk about religion here and spiritual work. Do you get my point now?
Yes.
Good. Now, in the dimension of physical work, do you know when you are eating, you are working? Are you aware? And when you are reading, you are working. Is that correct? Even while you are in vehicle, is it in vehicle or on vehicle?
On vehicle.
On vehicle. If you said in vehicle.
In anyone.
So say on. Okay, anyone can serve. We are not English men and women. We are Africans. So if you are in vehicle, and let me say the car is in motion. Do you know you're also working because your head, your body is in motion. Because if the man should apply brake, you will nod your head. You bow to the driver. Do you understand now?
Yes.
So now, they are in physical work now, like in work per se, aside from the one I made mention of being spiritual work, we have mental work and physical work. That is in reality of work. In reality of work, we have mental work and we have physical work. Do you get my point now? Now, most people engage in physical work, but seldom appreciated and recognized globally. But if you engage in mental work, you will not just be recognized, you will be celebrated globally. What do I mean? You know, I believe you've seen a wheelbarrow pusher.
Yes.
You know, they do a lot of work.
Yes.
But is their pay handsome? No. But you see a tiny guy that can lift a bag of rice, but is a brain power. Maybe is an engine room of a brain power of maybe an establishment or a firm. And that person will be moving with securities, and the person will have, should I say, we place on salary and also have, what's it called, allowances. Do you understand? Because there's something he knew and he know that other person don't know. So I would advise you invest in mental work. Invest more in what? Mental work. Why I'm telling you this, I want to use this medium to speak more on work. Do you get the point now? So I don't think there's much to talk here. I want us to go into calculation because I've given you the concept of work. And you've known that force is equal to what? Mass times acceleration due to what? Gravity. You've known the quantity that work belongs to in
Yes.
terms of vector and scalar. And again, you've known the dimension of work. Do you understand that? There's
Yes.
a question jam normally ask. They'll ask you to check whether work done and energy has the same dimension. Have you seen that question before?
Yes.
That's where they do ask the question, but later we're going
Which
to
of
do
the
it here.
following has the same dimension as?
Good, correct. So I think that is that on work done. And I'll advise you, my viewers and students present here, invest more in what? Mental work. Invest in developing yourself. Invest in expanding your what? Your intellectual capacity. And don't listen to those people that do tell you that how can about mother if you eat too much you run mad. It's not true. Based on research, we are told that human has over 10 billion neurons that requires to be fed, and yet we will not even use 0.5% of it. That means human brain is elastic. It needs more information. It requires to be fed. Do you understand that? So feed your mind with positive what? Information. The food for the body is normal food, you know, either fruits or normal food, but the food for the mind is what? Positive information. So you have to make a choice, decide to feed it with negative information or positive information. But I advise you feed it with what? Positive information. Now let's go into calculation on this. So look at this question now. The question said, a force varying linearly with the distance acts on a body as shown in the figure below. This is the figure. Full stop. The work done on the body by the force during the first 10 meters of motion. During the first 10 meters of motion is, now look at the diagram now. Option A said 100 joule. Option B said 150 joule. Option C said 200 joule. And option D said 300 joule. This is UTME 1984/22. That's number 22. Or you can call it JAM 1984. So I decided to start with this topic, this kind of question. I will still unfold many questions on that work. But let's get started. Solution. We know that work done is equal to force, perpendicular what? Distance. But in this case, it's a different word thing. So what do you do here? What do you do here? What do you do here? Force times distance. What do you do here? They said a force varying linearly with the distance acts on a body as shown in the figure below. The work done on the body by the force during the first 10 meters of motion is, first thing, 10 times 5. No, W is equal to here 10 minus 0. That is for the force. Then times, when it comes to distance, 20 minus 0. Because they said the work done on the body by the force during the first 10 meters of the motion. So we don't have business with 20 Newton. Our business is with 10 Newton because it said during the first 10 meters of the motion. So by the force, it is 10 minus 0. But by the distance, it is what? 20 minus 0 because distance was not emphasized in the question. So what do you do here? So this will be W is equal to 10 times 20 and W is equal to 200 joule. So the answer is C. Did you understand now?
Yes.
So thank you for watching and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. See you in my next class.